Welcome to the KWBJ AJ Dolman Automotive Family Game of the Week Volleyball Edition. Game of the Week is sponsored by AJ Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. AJ Dolman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive, Highway 182 in Berwick. Coastline Wealth Group, more than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. CoastlineWealthGroup.com, life well planned. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. Visit our new location on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Vita Paint and Supply is your PPG paints dealer. New name on the can, same great quality of Pittsburgh paints. Vita Paint and Supply, Highway 182 and Ditch Avenue in Morgan City. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335. From Panther Gymnasium on the campus of Berwick High School, it's the KWBJ AJ Dolman Automotive Family Game of the Week Volleyball Edition. Good evening, everyone. I'm Chris Hunter along with Gary Hover, and tonight the Berwick Lady Panthers host district rival and parish rival, the Morgan City Lady Tigers. Gary, looking at a couple of teams kind of in contrast right now. Morgan City kind of figuring things out. Berwick still struggling to get their footing.
They really are, and it's all about the start of Berwick High School. Just hadn't got off to that good, solid start right now. Falling behind early. First set has been their worst set. You know, on the other side, Morgan City's kind of the alternate, where they've been playing well early, and later in the sets, been struggling a little bit. But hey, 8-5 for Morgan City record on the year, 1-6 for Berwick. It's a district opener, and as you know, it's well, you played the game, Chris, a long time, and what you really want is to circle something, and that's a district championship, and it starts here today, and with the first district opener of the match.
Exactly. You can throw out the records at this point because the district records are both 0-0. Gary, take us through the Berwick starters.
Well, starting off for Berwick will be the setter, the senior, and Juliana Spitali should be flanked on the outside hitters with Conrad and Fitter. Middle blockers will be Ella Hover and Bronwyn Colbert. The left side hitter will be Gabby Utra, and the libero for Berwick, Anna Cohen, the junior. Taking a look at the starters for Morgan City, the setter will be Mary Vincent. The outside hitters will be Bailey. And everybody's All-American right there. And Haley Krappel, she's their go-to. And the middle blockers will be Pleasant, Daniels. Right outside hitter will be Huntley. And libero will be senior Bryn Stevens for Morgan City. So the stage is set, Chris. Morgan City looks to serve this one up. They've won the toss. Best of 5 here in the district opener.
This has always been a very good rivalry. And the thing about the district they're in, it's a small district. The other two teams, Edie White and Lutcher, powerhouses in Division III. This becomes a very crucial game because wins are just going to be tough to come by in this district.
Yeah, and it's all about power points now. You know, Berwick at last look, they were about 26. You know, Morgan City was right around that 13-14. So, you know, it's all about getting that playoff seeding, getting that home playoff. And here's the senior Stevens to serve it away to begin the match.
They'll go right to Coburn in the middle. Serves a little back, but manages to drop it in the right spot. It's a point for Berwick.
Dropped it right in front of Denning, the young sophomore for Morgan City. Both of these squads really have a good mix of seniors. No freshmen, I don't believe, on the court right now. Berwick will start 3 seniors, 2 juniors, and a sophomore.
Spitali to serve. And they'll go right on the offensive. Spitali. Morgan City receives, can't get anything going. Stevens from the back line. Berwick handles it. Good swing and eventual score.
Well, good kill right there by Katie Conrad. But a nice defensive dig from Krappel. Just couldn't get the defensive help she needed on the net. And Panthers start up early 2-0. Only a 2-year starter for Berwick.
Morgan City trying to set the attack. Berwick handles this. Spitali in the middle to Conrad. Tipped. And it's in for another point for Berwick.
Berwick just finding a little soft spot. You know, Chris, we talk about it, you know, in baseball, the old term of hit them where they ain't. You know, right here, it's put in place the ball where they're not. And that's just what Berwick's done early on right here. Conrad doing a good job working that short right middle soft zone right there in front of Morgan City's back line.
Vincent with the set. Berwick handles it well. Here's Spitali.
They get a double hit here for Berwick, and that'll be Morgan City's first point. Vincent sat out last year with an injury.
Our first season ever of doing volleyball, and compared to me, Gary's the grizzled veteran now. He's done 4 of these matches. This is my first one, so he's going to have to help me out here.
Nice get by Spitali, Colbert.
A little confusion in the back when Morgan City gets it over. Spitali, Colbert, long.
Yeah, she's one of the more aggressive hitters for Berwick. But somehow they'll give Berwick the point. Not sure if it was tipped or what. No. Yeah, they gave Berwick the point.
Oh, okay, now they get it worked out. It must have been tipped at the net.
Yes, they'll give Berwick the point. Now Anna Vaccarello will come in to send it in play here for Berwick.
There's Vincent. Set in the middle.
Hutime Hover just missed time the jump right there. Had it set up on a tee for her to put it away.
And that's a couple of times Vincent has struggled with the set in the straight in the middle. Hasn't been able to keep it on her side of the net.
Just out. It's Pleasant trying to go for the kill. Point Berwick side out, and here's the senior Conrad to serve it away.
5-2, Berwick leads here early in the first set.
Chris, all about the pass to the set to the kill. Easier said than done up here.
Good swing by Krappel, but it's long. And right now, everything going Berwick's way.
Yeah, Krappel's a 3-year starter for Morgan City. Can really jump out the gym, and when she rears back and hits it, you better watch out because she's fun to watch. Great athlete for Morgan City.
Conrad serving consistently right into the middle of the Morgan City zone. Spitali will take it herself. Morgan City controls. Can't get anything on the attack though. Here's Spitali again. Going to the left side. Morgan City not getting anything they can control for the set. And there's Hover.
Over with the kill. Good set. Point for Berwick. We're talking about the slow start. This is by far their best start for the year, up 7-2. Trying to find a little bit more consistency. Now, if you take a look at Morgan City's coaches, long-time tenured coach right there, Miss Christy Terrio.
She is an institution at Morgan City High School.
Allie Vincent helping out as well.
Good short serve this time. Good save by Stevens. Spitali.
Nature just sails one.
Just got away. Side out to the Tigers. Mariah Pleasant will serve.
It's Coach Leanne and Coach Olin.
And a service error. Ball goes right back to Berwick.
Well, Chris, this is the 4th time we've covered here, right? Live volleyball action for you right here at KWBJ. And we saw how important the service game is. Just really get in, play it, and you see what it can do to you. Just turns the momentum. It's a game of runs right here. It kills your momentum. There's Fitter. Sends it, pays the favor back.
Right back to Morgan City.
Yep. Denning will check in for Callaway.
And it will be Denning to serve.
And young sophomore. Fitter. Didn't square up on that one. That'll be an ace for Denning.
Looked like a little confusion on the back line.
Yep.
Here's Denning again. Good serve deep into the Berwick zone. Spitali in the middle. Hobart into the net. Point to the Tigers. And Morgan City has crept back into this first game.
That's just what happens right here in this crazy game of volleyball. Good serve. Yep.
A little confusion there.
Yep.
Hover needs to let the setter Spitali take that.
And just like that's 1-point ball game. Tigers trail by 1.
That's a little long. Good shot over the net. Berwick handles it. Trying to set the attack. Krappel, good dig by Fitter.
Keeps it in play.
Go back to Pleasant. This time a little tip. Berwick controls. Spitali. Back line. Conrad blocked.
Good point going here.
There's Utra.
Call a double. And we're all square at 8.
Good run here for the Lady Tigers with Denning on the serve.
Nice job sending it deep. Good serve.
Over looking for the spot, and
That'll be 4 hits.
that'll be 4.
Yeah, sometimes use good angles. You know, don't take a 1,500-mile-an-hour kill sometimes. Sometimes just a soft little dinks and doinks and using good angles.
Colbert comes back into the game for Vaccarella.
Yeah, she's a big aggressive player for Berwick. 2-year starter. Likes to attack the middle zone. Here's Hover to serve it away for the Panthers. Nice dig by Fitter. Keeps it alive.
Conrad through the return, and point for Berwick.
But go back to the dig right there by Fitter. Outstanding. Lays out. Keeps the ball just high enough to get some help. Ball put in play, and Panthers back up by 2.
And that's just so important that to have that player that can get down on the floor like that and save balls out of the dirt. Go to Crappell, nice tip. Berwick handles it. Spitali setting up Colbert in the middle. Big swing. And an attack error. Ball goes back to Morgan City.
Good job of Morgan City right there, playing good fundamental volleyball. Here will be Crappell, the senior.
From the back line, Hover. Handled by Stevens. Vincent. Good swing. Berwick controls it again, and a little confusion once again, and this is going to be point for Morgan City.
Yep.
Berwick just seems to struggle with communication sometimes when the ball's in the air.
And nothing drives a coach. Hey, week 1 I can put up with it, but after 7 games.
That's Bailey. Spitali into the middle to Fitter. Morgan City will try to settle again. Another good dig by Fitter.
And just unforced errors once again for Berwick. Keeping Morgan City in the ball game. Tigers only trailed by 1 here. Crappell, 3 in a row.
Morgan City in the lead, taking the lead for the first time. Crappell still serving.
Good hard serve to the back row.
Spitali's got to go get it. And neutral will turn it over to Morgan City. Vincent in the middle. Back to Berwick. Spitali.
Yeah, the set's not there.
A little long. Yep. And there's that confusion again.
Yep. Just not very aggressive play by Berwick. Give Morgan City keeping the pressure on this Berwick ball club. Oh boy, double hit. You almost need a timeout right here for Berwick. It's 4 in a row, and Crappell's just service game has just been, it's almost like it's too much right now for Berwick. Crappell, one heck of an athlete for Morgan City. 2-3 sport athlete in her senior year.
Berwick trying to set up Hover. Big swing from the back into the net.
Trying to change something, but unable to do so from the back row. And Panthers take a timeout. Morgan City on a good run, up 14-10.
Later on in the evening, we will give you the core physical therapy player of the game. We'll be thinking about that.
Guys in the truck come up with the nominees and the winner tonight. What's good about it, Chris, is doing 2 local teams. When you do that, either one of these 2 teams can have that happen to them.
Could be either of them. So we'll see how that goes. Early nominees. Just based on the first set, Haley Denning has done a nice job off the bench.
Really has the young sophomore, but Crappell's service game right here, about 5 in a row right there. Then Morgan City on a good run. Berg trying to stop the momentum. And Chris, this is the 4th live volleyball game we've shown. We got to see Central Catholic twice, just Morgan City twice, and Berwick twice. Been a nice addition. And I can't thank the family of A.J. Dolman and the family automotive right there in Berwick, the head sponsor to make this happen.
Trying to bring you something special here in the days of COVID-19. The stands are empty, not by the schools, not empty, but not too many people here, and that's not by anyone's choice. So we're glad to help you out here. Ace for the Lady Tigers, and they extend the lead.
And this is what I was talking about. Berg just hits those slides, and Morgan City just keeps the pressure on.
Rafael serving to the back line. Spitali with Colbert in the middle. Good block. And point to the Lady Tigers.
Just really, what a run this is for Morgan City. Berg off to a great start. At one point, was up 7-2 in this first set.
We haven't mentioned the name, but Sarah Daniels for Morgan City has had several key blocks at the net in this run. Here's Colbert going over Daniels this time.
Raphael to Stevens to the front row. Be tough right there. Vincent couldn't handle that one. Point to Berwick, and it stops the bleeding. And the Panthers trail by 5. And here comes Anna Coyne. Very strong server for Berwick.
Cohen had a very good match when we saw Berwick last week against Westminster.
Yep.
Good serve. Berwick will try to set the attack. Colbert gets a pass Daniels, and that's a kill.
She's just a great offensive player right there, that middle blocker right there. But she can get up, uses it. She's an aggressive attacker. She can sail some, but boy, when she gets a good set, you can see what she can do with it.
Vincent to Daniels in the middle. Colbert again. Nice little tip. Morgan City can't get anything. Berwick with a chance to set an attack here. And they can't get it done. Let's see if Morgan City can get something.
Bailey to the back row.
Spitali to Conrad. Controlled by Denning, but right back to Berwick. Spitali sets again. They'll go back to Conrad. Blocked again by Daniels. Berwick keeps it alive.
Oh,
and Daniels with a kill.
Well, they're going to give the point, say she was over the net.
Unfortunate for Morgan City right there. Daniels with a great effort.
And they're going to call Vincent in the net right there, away from the ball. But, well, like you said, Chris, just outstanding effort by Daniels. Thought he was put it away. Berwick creeps it back to 3.
Going off the net, that's okay. Here's Vincent. Colbert over the net and tips it in.
Nice read.
Keeps the rally going for Berwick.
And the first good set going here, Chris.
16-14 Morgan City. We've seen both teams with some strong runs here early on, and here we're getting that middle point where somebody's got to take control. Long serve gets by Denning, and that's going to be an ace for Cohen. And it's a 1-point game.
Berg putting 5 straight together here. Doesn't use a whole lot of spin, just more of a straight ball comes right at you with a little bit of, almost a knuckleball right at her.
In the middle. Vincent sets. Conrad into the net. And it's side out to Morgan City. Pleasant will come back in for Berwick. He'll take Daniels' place.
This should be Stevens. 2-year starter as well. Lefty puts it in play.
Spitali to Conrad. Through the block.
Nice
Good dig by Denning. Stevens will send it back to Berwick. Spitali to set. Go to Colbert.
Nice.
Little two-hand shot, and that's just a nice placement right there into the back corner.
Just good angle, like you said, hit them where they're not, and that's just that back corner's always open. Easier said than done to do it, and she performed, executed it very well. Was Colbert, the senior. And here's Spitali to serve it away.
Morgan City by 1 here in the first set.
Good pass, good set.
It's a pleasant block by Colbert. Denning sends it back to Berwick. They'll try again. time to Conrad. Dennings again.
It's tough to get all the way over. Nice effort by Krappel. Just short.
That's tough to do. She's practically under the basketball backboard.
Running backwards.
Back to the net.
Yep.
We are tied at 17.
Oh, nice.
Vincent takes it herself. Nice play.
Well, nobody says you got to hit it 3 times. Not in the rules, and that's just a good read right there by Vincent to put it away.
And not all setters learn how to make that play, to have that court awareness to say, the defense is relaxing while they think I'm setting, I'm going to take it myself. Tally to Conrad. Morgan City receives it. Here's Vincent. Not able to set it into the net.
Double hit. Just a double hit on the set. Yep.
Did Boo teach you how to recognize that?
Well,
I don't see it yet.
Listen, I've been watching volleyball. Watched my other daughter play for 4 years, and I still watch 100 volleyball. And I still some referees will call it every set, and others will just let it go. And then some you see with the spin, because it tells all about the spin, and I just still haven't figured out how they call it, and sometimes they don't. But there's Vaccarella putting it in play.
Into the net. Berwick back in the lead.
A little confusion right there for Morgan City.
Yeah, the spacing wasn't there that time. We get to that crucial 20th point here, 19 to 18. Sometimes that seems to be a point of no return. Over the net by Fitter.
Look at the point.
And Morgan City will take a timeout.
It's all about that pass. Trying to get to that set to get the good attack. Of course, we can't do it on our fine sponsors. Talking about the Coastline Wealth Group. Go see Murdy and Morgan over there. Life well planned. Visit coastlinewealthgroup.com. Great financial advice by those guys. G&J Curbside.com. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Folks, go order. They got everything and everything under the sun you want. It's right there online. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. Here to restore the quality of life you deserve. Now on Branch Avenue in Morgan City. Great new facility over there. Vita Paint Supply, your PPG paint dealer. Highway 182 and Ditch Avenue in Morgan City. Great service. Go see them for all your paint needs, folks, and the flooring. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call them 384-8335 for all your internet cable needs.
Of course, the game of the week does not happen without our title sponsor, A.J. Doman, Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge. And A.J. Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive, Highway 182 in Berwick. First set, Berwick leading 20 to 18, and with the service, Vaccarella a little long. Turns it over to Morgan City.
So the coach looks like just a genius, son. You call a timeout, they just, stop the run, and they send the first serve deep.
The wisdom and the experience of Christy Terrio. I take a timeout here. I'll force a service error. Fitter got it through the block and gets it right back to Berwick.
Went after Morgan City's best right there and just somehow got through. Which will come in for Coyne, and now the senior Conrad has served away. Panthers up by 2, 21-19, and set 1, best of 5.
Right down the middle, Stevens. Oh, see, that looked like a double hit to me, and apparently it wasn't.
I think as long as it slides off the hands, you're okay. Once you palm it and then spin it, maybe. But again, it baffles me every match I watch.
But it's an ace for Conrad, and that makes it 22 to 19.
Burke's only victory came against Ellender.
Conrad, one of the seniors on this team.
Yep.
Drops it in the middle. Morgan City almost let that hit the ground. Pleasant.
Wow.
Oh! Excuse me, not Pleasant. Krappel.
Yep.
That's with a tip that just gets over the net.
Just saw it drifting kind of left this way. I think Hova kind of left her where she needed to be defensively in the middle.
Here's Pleasant to serve. Spitali into the middle of the Hover. Big swing and a block. Great block by Daniels.
Knuckled by Vaccarella.
They'll go to Krappel. Go tip, won't go. Berwick can't control it. They'll have to turn it over to Morgan City. Let's see if they can get some offense going. Vincent looking for Daniels. The swing is good. Kill for Sarah Daniels. And it's a 1-point game.
Good first set. Nobody there.
Oh! did that hit one of the rafters?
No. Just one of those where the setter and go back to that communication, all tied up at 22.
That's deep. Whoa. Conrad took it. I think that might have been out if she'd let it go. Here's Hover. Sends it back. Vincent to Trappell. Good dig by Conrad. Keeping alive. Morgan City with another shot here. Good point. We'll go to Daniels. Long. Wow. Turn it over to Berwick. 23-22. Lady Panthers.
Good point right there. Tied up at 22. Great effort by all these ladies right here. Berwick by one. Here's Fitter the junior to put it in play.
Stevens back into the match for Morgan City. Fitter serving into the middle. Vincent. No confusion there. Berwick with a chance to set something here. Here's Utra from the left side, and it. Wow. Is it in? Looked like it hit the line to me.
It hit right in the corner of the line, but point Morgan City. And we're all squared again at 23.
So close.
Well, I mean, Boo and I talked about it the first three weeks about covering these games. You put so much pressure on these students to make them call lines. Yep. You can tell how nervous they are already. And they don't want to give you too much favoritism. Here's Denning, all squared at 23. Double hit. Double hit at 23-23. Now it's set point here for Morgan City.
Denning to serve. Spitali goes to Utra. In the net, and Morgan City will win the first game, 25-23. Didn't get off to a strong start, but they came battling back, and Morgan City goes up 1-0 here on the A.J. Dolman Automotive Family Game of the Week. We'll be right back.
Game of the Week is sponsored by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. A.J. Dolman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive, Highway 182 in Berwick. Coastline Wealth Group, more than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. CoastlineWealthGroup.com, life well planned. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. Visit our new location on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Vita Paint and Supply is your PPG paints dealer. New name on the can, same great quality of Pittsburgh paints. Vita Paint and Supply, Highway 182 and Ditch Avenue in Morgan City. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.
Morgan City with a 1-0 lead over Berwick here in this best-of-5 set district opener for both teams. In Division 3, District 7 for Morgan City. You have, as we said, the institution, Christy Terrio over here. And on the other side, in her first year as coach of the Berwick Lady Panthers, Leanne Albert-Sumanu. And she knows her business. And I'm sure she's going to get this figured out. This is just such a young team. And they've had the problems with COVID just like everyone else, and then you get Hurricane Delta thrown in. They haven't been able to play a lot this year, and you can see they still haven't really figured out the communication.
Well, and you know how it is. You watch certain teams, and teams that know how to win and that have won before know how to win. Berwick 1-6, Chris, they just are lacking that winning spirit. That you're up 2 points, you're 23-21. And all of a sudden you lose by 2 on some unforced errors. Just miscommunication in the first set. They were up big. But, hey, playing much better right now, which is, but, hey, got to give credit to Morgan City. Played hard, and in the key points, they were right there and played well in those key points, and that was the difference in the first set.
And that adage worked both ways. Winning teams find ways to win.
Yes.
Sometimes teams that lose find ways to lose.
Yeah.
And Berwick hasn't really learned that yet, and they're gonna. I think they're gonna. This is a young team. A lot of the core of this team is just sophomores and juniors. They got a lot of talent coming back, and it's a strong program. And they'll be back.
Yep.
I'm saying this like I do on this matter. We're just in the second set here. Berwick will serve here to start the second set, and it will be Anna Cohen, number 20, with the ball for the Berwick Lady Panthers. Junior libero. They got off to a strong start in the first set. Let's see how we do here in the second. Good serve. Go right to Vincent. Daniels.
I didn't do it.
And that's a kill. Yep. Sarah Daniels, the freshman middle blocker. Stevens with the serve. Spitali sets. And then Colbert coming over the net with the block.
Nice job right there. Like I said, she plays an attacking style offense, and right there, just that set was just over the net right there, and she likes that when they put them on the tee like that, easy. Here's the senior Spitali, all squared at one and put in play for the Panthers.
Vincent.
Good block by Berwick right there to stop the kill and to get the point.
Bailey with a good swing, but
Yep.
Berwick with some good defense at the net. Spitali to serve. Drops it right in the middle. Vincent will go to Daniels. And that swing is a little long. The ball will stay with Berwick.
Good set, just sailed it, couldn't get on top of it just enough. And Berwick off to the early 3-1 lead in set 2.
Vincent takes it herself. Spitali was ready for that. They'll try again. Go to Daniels. Good swing. And that one is in the corner. Point to Morgan City.
Just great angle, great position to put it in right there in that back left corner. Always empty, and you hear out, 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 and it drops right in right there. Good kill for Sarah Daniels.
That'll be Mary Vincent, the senior, serving for Morgan City.
Galloway will check in for Denning. Not a good. Keep it alive. Nice job by
got it over. Vincent looking for Daniels again. Good swing.
Give her a good set.
I said Daniels, that was pleasant,
Yes.
actually. Mariah Pleasant, junior middle blocker. Here's Spitali in the middle.
Yeah, nice job by
A little long. Morgan City. Krappel from the back.
Hair out. Just
So close.
Yeah. Yeah, Krappel's looking at the ref like, wait a second. And you see the Coach Terrier up here saying, what was it? You know, again, you put so much pressure on these young students.
She's looking up here. Was she asking me?
No, she was asking one of her JV players up there, was it in or out? But Berg will take the point and the lead, up 4-3, and here's Vaccarello.
All the way to the back. Good serve.
Good stop on Bailey.
Cohen digs it out of the floor. Here's Hover in the net.
Just doesn't have her timing down early on right now. Sorry. Against Westminster, got better as the game went on, but really struggling right now. On the attack is Hover. Point for Morgan City.
A lot of adrenaline in that first set. It seems like they've settled down a little bit, but they're going to get a service error and get the ball back.
Yeah, boy, that'll eat your lunch every time. Utra comes in for Cohen, and here's Conrad to put it in play for Berwick.
Vincent looking for that spot again. This time Berwick's ready for it. Here's Utra. Little tip.
This hit, yeah.
Morgan City manages to get a hold of it. Callaway. Nothing there. Fitter.
They're going to call Krappel in the net. A little too antsy right there, expecting a kill. Went with the dink.
6-4 Berwick here in the second set.
Short
Off the net, just drops in.
Just a let serve right there, and it counts.
Nice
Throws
effort
out.
by Pleasant, but she couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, just throws out all your timing. Coach Van likes that, says do that again. Good short serve to Krappel, to Vincent, back to Krappel.
Again. Oh, good swing, but once again,
It was
wrong.
tipped.
They got the tip.
Tipped, yep. Point Morgan City, and Mariah Pleasant will serve it away.
Daniels back into the game. Long serve and out.
Yeah, the scoreboard, I think, needs to change. They got it 8-4 now. Should be 8-5. Yeah, now they got
okay,
it
now we
correct.
caught up.
So I was wondering there for a second.
8-5 Berwick. Here's Fitter again.
Serve to Stevens. Good pass.
That's it. Didn't get a good set right there, and she knows that's her bad.
Oh, yeah. I think about these girls. They always talk about my bad. I'm sorry. They say too many I'm sorry's to me in volleyball. You know? Good serve.
Good. Drops it right in the center.
Good top spin.
That always amazes me that you can put the ball dead center and come up with an ace on it. Seems like everybody's got an equal shot on defense at it, and nobody gets there. Fitter again, same spot. This time Morgan City gets it, but it's in the net.
Tough one. Yeah, it starts with the pass, Chris, and right now, just that back row is giving them fits right there. And pardon the pun, but Fitter's doing a nice job sending it back there with the service game. Extends the lead to 6.
A bit of a cushion now, but we know that can change very
Absolutely.
quickly.
Yeah, we're up 7-2 in the first set. End up dropping that one 25-23.
Fitter, the junior outside hitter. He's a little short on the serve. This time it's off the net. Morgan City just can't get a handle on a return of Fitter serves.
Got to square those shoulders. Get it past to your setter. Get it up in the air at least and give him a chance. Oh, nice job by Krappel.
Not an
Double
ace,
hit.
but it's a point for Morgan City, and Coach Terrio wants a timeout.
Yeah, trying to stop the bleed. Chris, we talk about the plethora of live action we got here on KWBJ Sports, and then brought to you by Islands Communications. Yesterday we saw Morgan City. Hanson come in really handed to Morgan City. We got live action for you right here, folks. And Thursday night, more live action for you.
Another Thursday night game. This time it is the Central Catholic Eagles, who were off last week. They lost a game due to Hurricane Delta. And they will be at home for the first time this year, taking on the Ascension Catholic Bulldogs. Eagles 0-1, Bulldogs 1-0. Winning their first game, they also lost a game with the Hurricane. But that game will be this Thursday night. We'll start off 6:55 live here on TV 22 and on the KWBJ Live YouTube channel.
Absolutely, folks. Glad we could bring it to you. All kind of action for you right here. Live action. Had 4 volleyballs. Our 4th and final volleyball. Until you say, hey, we got to do some playoff volleyball, which we only hope that all the local teams make it. We'll see that. And in football, you know, with the adjusted schedule, the shortened schedule really makes things tough for these high schools. Then you throw in a hurricane in there, you know, to lose another week.
It has been a crazy year from the start. 2020, everybody, most people I know can't wait to put this one in the books.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
let's get to 21.
Yep, sure. Well, let's see if the timeout works here, as it did the last time.
Here's Krappel. Oh,
just deep.
Boy, she serves with such power. And she's having trouble getting it down today.
She'll get it. Trust me, she'll find it. Vincent's going to get the elbow adjusted there. Revelco's Berg out to a nice 14-5 lead. Fitter throwing a hat, the name of the hat for the Core Physical Therapy Sports former player of the game, coming up to you at the end of this one.
Krappel again. This time she got it down.
It's not going to take much for that. She's too good.
You just make that
She really
adjustment.
is. She's been doing that for 3 years for Morgan City. Maybe, boy, when she went in her final year, Green and White's going to miss that one. I promise you that.
Denning back into the game for Callaway.
Girl can jump out the gym and swing with such power. And Denning.
That's not the way you want to come back into the game.
Yeah, Morgan City not doing playing as well with the fundamentals in set 2 as they did in set 1.
So now it'll be Hover to serve.
Well, look, you serve it in the net, you got to do a couple push-ups there.
Did she do the push-ups?
Yeah, she did a couple.
Good serve.
Yep. Tough ball.
Chases it and cannot come up with it. Berwick firmly in control of this second set.
Yeah, they're making Morgan City make the mistakes. Playing one of their better sets of the season right here. Over the Southmore. Stevens to Vincent to Krappel.
Well, this time she goes with the tipper. Berwick's ready here. Spitali, the middle of Colbert. Good block by Daniels, and it drops in. That, if you're looking at colleges and they get into real detail statistics, that's a block kill.
Yeah.
You get both. Credit for both right there.
Beautiful. Textbook right there all the way. Nice job by Daniels. Here's Krappel. Tough one. Yep. Too
long.
easy.
Oh, and that was Bailey, I believe.
Yeah, just Hover's pass went right over the net and easy pickings for Morgan City, and Bailey stuffs it away. 16-8, Tigers lead.
This was a 10-point lead a minute ago. Let's see if Morgan City can come back again. Colbert. And a push shot all the way to the back line. Morgan City will set his Krappel again. Yep. And
nice.
It's in. Utra with a nice effort, but can't come up with it.
Well, Bailey just did used a nice angle. You know, didn't rear back and get it. She just used a good angle to all in front of Utra. And again, Morgan City chips away. Got to get it over his fitter.
Good swing from the back line. Bailey. He's up here's Spitali. The Colbert
Oh,
block.
wow.
There's Daniels again with another fine block.
Well, she does a good job of reading where the offender's coming from.
And I'll tell you what, she just explodes off the floor. Lead cut to 6. See if Berwick can get this stopped. Conrad from the back line in the net. Not that time. Berwick's 5.
You almost need a timeout right here. A tremendous lead right here now. Berwick really seemed to be making all the mistakes. Good pressure applied, and you got Morgan City's best server in Krappel applying even more pressure.
It's a 5-point rally for the Tigers. Spitali to Conrad. Deep, and that's long.
Just one at a time. They're just chipping away. 4-point ball game.
Leanne Albert not ready to dip into her bag of timeouts yet.
I don't think yet.
Let's see.
Another good
Spitali.
Nobody there.
Not sure. She was just in a bad position, and now Suminu will take the timeout.
Wow.
A 16-13 lead. It was a 10-point game.
Yep.
It has been cut to 3. Once again, coming up later, we will have for you the core physical therapy player of the game. And I love when we get these matchups of two local teams. We got two teams to think about. You know, we know when it's a local team against a.
It kind of makes it easy.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit easier. But now we got to think about it a little more.
Yeah, and what's even more better is it doesn't have to go to the winning team. You know, we see some outstanding play by some Morgan City ball ladies, and then Burke on the other side. Seeing some good spurts as well from them. But right now, it's all Morgan City in the second half to come back down 10 to cut it to 3.
A lot of good candidates. Could be from either. Could come from either team. We are glad to be bringing this here. Gary Hover, Chris Hunter.
Good to have you, Boo, out on assignment.
Boo's having a night off here. I'm trying. I really can't fill his shoes. He wears about a size 18. Spitali. Hover. He'll just turn it over to Morgan City, and they'll take a shot. Here's Vincent. Big swing from Daniels.
Oh, nice play. Nice dig by Fitter. Keeping it alive.
Right again. This time it is Bailey. Blocked by Colbert. Side out Berwick. Big play right there.
Well, they needed that one to really stop it. 17-13, and here comes Cohen to serve it away for Berwick. Leading by 4 in set 2. Good serve.
Confusion on the back line, but Morgan City controls it.
Just got to put it in play here. Pass, set.
From the back, Hover.
Went right at Daniels.
Wow. That was a tremendous swing from the back line.
Grandma and Grandpa happy.
Lead is built back to 5. Cohen to the back. Krappel controls. Vincent.
Good job by Vincent. Get
Daniels,
it
a
out of
little
the way.
confusion, but she managed to drop it in.
Boy, you see them just getting out of position right here, and they just kind of drift. They drift. They just hold on. But nice job right there by Vincent to keep that one in play.
Yeah, that's not where Daniels was looking for the ball, but she managed to get it in play.
There's the lefty senior. There's the pass. Spitali with the set.
Colbert. Vincent. Berwick handles it. Spitali going to Colbert. This time a swing and it's long.
Yeah. She's had more success with those short sets than waiting. Just the timing of the big hitters from Berwick right now, just off a little bit. 3-point lead. Here's Stevens again, the left-handed senior.
Conrad.
Just
missed time to jump.
Yeah.
This was a 10-point game at one point. Morgan City has chipped it down to 2. Stevens to serve. Cohen got away from it. It's a 1-point game.
Well, we always say it's a game of runs and a game of momentum, and you can see it. Both clubs, Berwick getting out to a better start, something they haven't done all year, but you see Morgan City just fighting their way back into it.
And no time limits. So long as you have points to work with, you're never out of it.
That's it.
Over from the back line again. That's in the net. And we are tied.
Yeah. You just see right now, you can see the look on Berwick's face. Just everybody trying not to mess up. Morgan City doing a good job of.
I almost got a hold of that one.
Stevens.
Actually, I did. But Morgan City takes its, I believe, its first lead of the game. Stevens again with the serve. Here's Spitali going to Conrad. Good return. And a block by Conrad. Turns it back over to Berwick.
Going right at Pleasant. Now we're all squared at 19. Senior Juliana Spitali, 2-year starter for Berwick. Gonna serve it here.
19 all.
Upper bomb by Vincent.
Spitali to Conrad. Tipped at the net. Colbert with the tip. And Morgan City will try to set the offense. Bailey off the net, controlled by Berwick, or saved by Colbert. Vincent to Pleasant. Good dig by Cohen.
Good back row to Denning. Look at this effort. Can she keep it in play?
No. Over the net, but out of bounds. Great effort. Another nice point.
Solid point by both ball clubs right there. Point Berwick and up by 1.
Spitali with the ace.
That would have been close. Heard one girl scream out right there, and then she was in motion. Denning had to go for it. It would have been close.
Based on where Denning landed,
Yep.
I think that would have been out. She didn't look like she really hit that ball solid. It was a mishit, I believe.
Yeah.
Talk about Spitali. 2-point lead for Berwick. That's better. Spitali to Colbert. Send it to the back row. Morgan City will try to set the attack. Vincent takes it herself. Colbert again to the back. Bailey. That's Fitter to the back corner.
Oh, my.
And a miss hit by Spitali. Side out Morgan City, 21-20.
Callaway checks in for Denning. Vincent wearing number 22, the senior. To serve it away Morgan City, trailing by 1. Over to Spitali to Conrad.
Good dig by Stevens, but Stevens, but
went down and just was in between the bump and the set. In comes Vaccarella for Colbert. Another good set here, Chris.
bumps it. Morgan City can't get an attack. They'll turn it over. Here's Berwick. Over in the middle. And in net.
Well, just trying to do too much with it. In that position with that kind of set.
The first set was 25-23, and here we are at 22-21. Back and forth we go. Spitali going to Conrad. Blocked. Point Morgan City.
Well, they just went against Callaway and Pleasant.
Callaway and Pleasant both there.
Yeah, we're right there for that one.
Somebody gets a block, somebody gets a block assist. But we're tied at 22, and I think we were tied at 22 in the first set.
Could have been 23-23, in fact.
Here's Bailey. Spitali to Fitter.
Nice shot down the line.
Rappel. Conrad with a good swing. Controlled. Rappel gets the tip. Side out Morgan City, 23-22. Back and forth we go. Bailey, a senior outside hitter from Morgan City. Controlled by Hover. Spitali to Conrad. In the net, blocked. Point Morgan City.
Set point, 24-22. Nobody there. Acrella puts it across.
Vincent setting up Rappel. Tipped at the net. Across. Oh, that was a, I think they considered that not a tip, but a controlled hit. And it is point game to Morgan City, 25-22. And they take a commanding 2-0 lead in this best of 5. We'll be right back. Stay with us.
Game of the Week is sponsored by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. A.J. Dolman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive, Highway 182 in Berwick. Coastline Wealth Group, more than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. CoastlineWealthGroup.com, life well planned. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. Visit our new location on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Vita Paint and Supply is your PPG paints dealer. New name on the can, same great quality of Pittsburgh paints. Vita Paint and Supply, Highway 182 and Ditch Avenue in Morgan City. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.
Welcome back to the KWBJ A.J. Dolman Automotive Family Game of the Week Volleyball Edition. Glad you're joining us here live on KWBJ TV 22 and the KWBJ Live YouTube channel. Chris Hunter here along with Gary Hover. Morgan City leading 2-0 over Berwick. And I tell you what, this is everything you want out of both a district rivalry and an area rivalry.
You really do, Chris. It's just good points. It's good volleyball right now. If you're a Morgan City fan, you're glad you're up 2-0. Sweating. Hey, just don't get down so big so early. You may put Burke away earlier. Burke, on the other hand, doing something they haven't done all year, and that's gotten to good starts, but just not being able to hold on to the lead. And again, Chris, I just think not having leads all year long, you don't know what to do with it sometimes.
They're playing some strong volleyball at times, and then other times the communications becomes a problem. It just problems with your technique. Things that tell you it's there. If they just they can iron out these problems, you can turn things around in a hurry. But right now, it's a struggle to find a win.
One thing you got to go back to is the 2 timeouts Coach Terrio called. It's been after the timeouts, Chris, that both of them, and really, because we talk about it, each and every week, it's a game of runs. It's a game of momentum, and then she did a great job on both times at making it called right, stop the bleeding all of a sudden. just turn it around.
So now it's do or die for Berwick, trailing 2-0. Morgan City will serve.
And looking for win 9 on the season. Berwick looking for win number 2 on the season.
And more crucially, win number 1 in district.
Yes.
Remind you of that. It's a small district, and as we said, with Edie White and Lutcher in the district, wins are going to be at a premium. You can't afford to let any possible win slip by you.
Yeah, and Lutcher comes to Berwick on Thursday for another district match. And these two teams are playing the big pink game, which is always a great deal with freshman, JV, and varsity action. Next Thursday in Morgan City, these two teams meet up again.
Conrad with the swing. Morgan City gets it under control. Here's Vincent. She'll turn it right back over to Berwick. Spitali sets. Colbert with short set to the back line. Here's Berwick again. In the middle, can't get anything set up. Both teams are trying to get control of the ball, but there's a tip that almost worked out.
Oh my!
Colbert through the top of the net and in for the point. Berwick scratches the scoreboard first here in the third set. Spitali with the serve for Berwick. Vincent setting. Daniels, or Pleasant rather.
Just deep.
That's a little long. Spitali to the back, and that one got away off the rafter. Morgan City keeps it in play.
Payback right there, just using the net.
Ball deflected off the rafters, and Morgan City did a good job getting control of it. One thing, it's one of those unique things about volleyball. Everything in the building is in play.
Everything.
You can run outside the boundary to make a play. Only thing that can't happen is to have the ball hit outside the boundary. Like that.
Fitter sends it deep, and then we're all squared at 2.
Vincent to serve. Here's Cohen. Now to play from the back line. Fitter gets it over. Vincent setting. Bailey tipped at the line, at the net by Fitter. Here's Conrad. Swing to the back. Vincent, Bailey again. Through the block.
Nobody there.
Vaccarello reverses the ball. Nice save. Oh! Fitter looked like she had it, but nobody could get could follow up.
Just a good angle taken right there by Callaway. And 3 in a row for Morgan City and Bailey.
Little confusion here.
Yeah,
I don't know what the delay was, but here we go. Spitali going cross court to Conrad. Through the block, point. Callaway and Pleasant were both there, but neither of them could get a good hand on the ball. And the serve goes over to Berwick.
Callaway's a lone freshman for Morgan City. Anna Vaccarello. Serve for Berwick. Here in set 3, best of 5. Morgan City's up 2-0.
Pleasant, good opportunity, but long, and it is 4-3 Berwick. Fell into the net.
Had a good pass, which led to the good set, and Crampell just drilled the net. Point Berwick, up by 2. Vaccarello Jr.
Good serve. Vincent to Crampell. She'll tip it over. Hover controls to Spitali. Back to Hover.
Just deep.
Good swing, but just could not get on top of it. 5-4 Berwick. With the serve back to Morgan City. This is Pleasant, junior middle blocker.
Good serve.
Rappel goes for the tip. Here's Fitter to the middle to Hover. He said 22 was in the net, but
we'll see it.
that's Vincent, and she was in the back line. Might have been 23 Daniels. Either way, it's a point for Berwick, 6-4. And Conrad will serve. Vincent. That's Fitter.
This one
Well outside.
And they're going to say this is outside the antenna there. Point Morgan City. Tough angle. And that's all she could really do. It would have been a heck of an angle to try to hit it across, but just couldn't come up with it.
Both teams struggling to get some momentum going here in this third set. Spitali in the middle to Hover. Vincent with the tip. Berwick controls it. Spitali goes crossover to Utra. Just over the block and in for the point.
Second time she's found that little bit of opening right there in that Morgan City defense. Neither team able to pull away right here. You know, Berwick goes up by 2. Morgan City gets a point, and then Berwick gets it. You know, biggest lead has been 3.
We saw some big runs in the first 2 sets. Haven't seen that yet here. Here's Vincent going to Krappel. Good swing.
Good dig by
Controlled by Fitter. Utra this time blocked by Daniels. Berwick keeps it alive. Over. Yep. She gets it over. Vincent setting Daniels again. Long. Out.
Tip. Yep.
Looked like it might have been tipped, but nobody got a hand on it. Berwick starting to get a little bit of a lead now. 8-5.
Stevens.
That got away from him. Almost went through the basketball hoop.
Good job of Morgan City keeping in play.
Here's Utra.
Sends it deep. And out. Point Morgan City.
Krappel to serve.
When she's given this fit, she's had runs of 5 and 6 and 7. Every time she serves it, this should be a gimme. And right there, that was set up just enough, and Hover read it well and put it down.
Conrad with a nice swing from the back line to set all that up. Morgan City couldn't control it. All they could do was keep it alive, and it just got served up on a platter for Hover. Now Hover will serve. Off the net.
Nice job.
Morgan City digs it out. Vincent. Trouble.
Got to keep in play here. Nope, they weren't able to do so.
Ball goes over back to Morgan City.
Here's Stevens.
Pleasant will come in for Daniels. They sacrifice a lot of height when you go Pleasant for Daniels, but she gets off the floor almost as well as Sarah does. Here's Vincent. And there it is right there. Beautiful swing on the outside by Pleasant.
Just a run and kill. They send it to the back left court of Berwick. Point Morgan City, and they trail by 1.
Good serve by Stevens, and that'll be an ace.
Nice serve. Stevens has served it well in this match.
We're tied at 9.
2-year starter for Morgan City as well. Good athlete.
Good dig by Fitter. Here's Colbert.
Good dig by Krappel.
Oh, Pleasant thought she was going to get a big swing at that, and Bailey came up. Just one of those
I take it you got it.
miscommunications. You got it? I got it.
Yep.
Somebody's got it. Nobody got it. 10-9, Berwick. Cohen will come back in to serve. Berwick has had some good runs with Cohen at serve.
Yep. And again, right there, just That back pass just gets you to it, and it's all because of that good serve. Tough to handle. And Conrad right there to put it away.
11-9 Berwick.
Yeah. That's what you want to do. Any opportunity you get to put it away just that fast, do so. And Conrad did just that.
And I think this is Berwick's strongest front row combination here when you've got Colbert and Conrad on the front line.
Yep.
Spitali cross court to Conrad. Stevens fields it. Vincent in the middle of the Pleasant. Good swing. And the kill. To 10. Callaway will come back into the game. Denning will check out. Spitali to Colbert. Rappel controls Vincent. Callaway, and that's him.
Some miscommunication between Fitter and Hover, but a nice shot right there by Callaway. Then we're all square at 11.
Gets the kill. Vincent will serve, and then she'll have to hustle up to the front line to get in the position to set. Here's Spitali going to Colbert. Wow. But a nice return by Sometimes it goes too fast to call it all. Good swing by Colbert. The return from Crapell, and Colbert gets the unassisted kill.
Colbert's in her best 2 kills, right? The problem is she's into the best athlete in the building in Crapell, and she just joints it right over like it's nothing. But that time Colbert gets it right back and puts it down for the point for the Panthers.
And an ace for Spitali. A little confusion in the back row, and Stevens came up looking like she was aching.
She got caught in between a couple of times, and she got caught in between.
Morgan City with 4 people on the back line now to receive this serve. Here's Callaway. Good job by Hover to get that one across. Probably would have been out, but Stevens fielded it. Here's Morgan City Bailey. To Spitali. Conrad will just give it up. Morgan City now with a chance to set for the point. Crapell from the back line. Good return from Hover. They set it up again. Vincent to Pleasant. Not there. Berwick keeping it alive. Hover from the back and down the pipe.
Finally.
Nice.
Second kill from the back row.
I learned that watching the Olympics. When you get a kill from the back line straight down the middle, they call that pipe, and you just don't see it that often in high school because it's a tough play to make. Spitali.
Good short serve. Stevens to Billy to Crapell.
Here's Spitali going to Conrad. Good swing. Crapell fields it. Callaway can't keep it alive. Berwick increases its lead.
All these kills going right. It's like Crapell says, hit it to me, hit it to me, hit it to me. Giving it their best. Ties the biggest lead of the game right here for Berwick at 4. And serves
the service error.
Just can't have
back
that.
to Morgan City, 15-12.
Gotta make them earn it.
Morgan City up 2-0. Berwick has to have this one to keep it alive.
This should be Faith Bailey.
Over.
Yep.
Didn't get on top of it.
That time she's that coin, take that ball. She's a little more set, and Hover just kind of felt like, hey, let's try to get 2 in a row, but the ball was too far left to get her feet underneath her.
Good serve from Bailey. Berwick handles it. Here's Spitali to Conrad. Morgan City with a chance to set up an attack. Crapell blocked by Colbert and in for the point.
Them 2 seniors have gone at it all night long. Nice job by Colbert.
She'll rotate out, and Vaccarella comes in to serve.
16-13.
Vincent to Pleasant. She caught that on the way up.
Kind of in between slamming it and wanting to place it somewhere and just sailed it.
And Morgan City will take a timeout. I'll tell you what, Gary, this has been about as full a week as we can possibly have, and it continues Thursday night with the back to football game of the week. The Ascension Catholic Bulldogs coming to Morgan City to visit Central Catholic, a Class 1A or Division 5 matchup if you prefer. That'll be live here on KWBJ TV 22 and the KWBJ Live YouTube channel at 6:55. And late addition to our programming that we had to get in. We've been battling trying to get a live mayoral debate with the 3 candidates, and we scheduled, we canceled, we tried to reschedule, and it finally works out that it's going to happen tomorrow night here live on KWBJ and the KWBJ Live YouTube channel, 7 p.m. Your 3 candidates for mayor, Mr. Lee Dragna, Mr. Don Hicks, Mr. Kevin Wazan will be in the TV 22 studio. Danica Foley will be our moderator. We hope you join in this very important 1-hour program, live debate between the 3 candidates for Morgan City's mayor.
When you said it, and the key word right there, and all that action, Chris, is live.
Everything's live.
I love it. I love it. Of course, this live action brought to you by the KWBJ A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week right here, folks. Rolling out the 19s, bringing the 20s.
Stevens sends it back across to Berwick. Spitali to Hover. Fielded by the Lady Tigers, and there they'll try to set. Here's Krappel with the tip. Conrad, good point. Give it back to Morgan City. Vincent going to Callaway. Spitali takes it at the back line, but nobody can get to it. And we'll go back over to Morgan City. 17-14, Berwick with the 3-point lead. Daniels comes back in.
Remember that timeout you just called.
There we go.
Well,
but a service error by Pleasant gives it right back to Berwick.
Here comes Conrad to serve it away for Berwick. Up by 4.
The wily coaching genius of Christy Terrio. She knows when to call those timeouts.
It's worked so far in the first 2 sets.
Krappel with the tip, finds the open spot. Tell you what, she's struggled to get the hard swings in, so we'll go with a little finesse.
She's went after that shot time and time again tonight. Berg's had the answer for it, but this time she finds the soft spot and dinks it in. And Berg just can't get past the lead of 4, and they cut it to 3. Here's Morgan City and Denning.
Spitali will go to Utra.
A little miss here.
Get a swing, but
nice.
It worked out.
Nice dig by Krappel, but just Pleasant and Vincent. Miscommunication. And Berg will get the point.
Back and forth we go with Berwick continuing to hold that 3-4 point sway here in the 3rd set. Fitter.
Short serve to Denning. Nice job by Vincent.
He's going to have to turn it over. Berwick with an opportunity here. Hover tries to place it. Good dig by Denning. And here's Krappel. Hover and Daniels gets the kill.
Back slap right there, but save it to 3 and got that best server. They trailed by 3.
It's a kill on the stat sheet, no matter what it looks like out
exactly
here.
Right. Just missed time
to jump.
Yep. And then just a key point in the ball game right there. You know, you want to keep the ball in play. It's a 3-point game. Now it's a 2-point game in Morgan City. Licking their chops here.
Send it up to Hover. With the turn, then Hover with the tip.
She went up against Vincent. Over with the point.
Colbert will come back in and go straight to the front line for Berwick. And Hover will serve.
Up by 3, 20-17. Sends it to Denning. Denning to Krappel from the back row of Stevens.
Oh, off the net. But back to Morgan City. Daniels finds the spot.
Just easy. Again, I'm glad to see her be aggressive right there. And again, one of the top nominees for the core sports performance and rehab player of the game. But 2018 here.
Hover. Back overhead and gets the point. 21-18. Back to 3.
They've yet to.
That was one of those, we just have to keep it alive here by Hover, and sometimes they just work out for you. Cohen the serve now. All the way to the back. Good serve. And here's Pleasant. Hover's with the save. Conrad the other way. Vincent to Bailey. Cohen digs it out.
Good point.
Here's Colbert in the net. Once again, just a mistimed jump.
Sometimes it looks so easy and it just looks so right there. It's just right there as it floats right in front of you.
Timing is so crucial when you get those high sets. Spitali goes to Colbert again. This time she'll just go with the tip. Vincent controls it. Here's Bailey. Trouble, and that's out. Point Morgan City. It's a 1-point game again.
This is where we've been the last 2 sets right here. Morgan City's won more crucial points, and that's been the difference in the ball game.
And it's always come right about when we're getting around that 18 to 20 point swing. And Morgan City bears down.
Short serve. Good dig by Coyne. Got to get it over here for Berwick.
Bailey. Over to Berwick. Here's Spitali. She'll go to Conrad. On the side, and that will be point Berwick.
Went with the line shot down the line. May have fooled Vincent right there, and she only got one arm on it. And 22-20. And the senior's going to serve it away for Berwick.
Trouble. They're just going to have to send it back to Berwick. Colbert in the middle. Vincent goes to Bailey. Good block. Locked at the net. Keep it alive. Bailey out. Send it out. Point tried to go down the line. Couldn't quite place it.
Timeout here.
Terrio will call her second time out of the match. Or the set, rather. And try to get this worked out. Once again, coming up in a little bit, player of the game right now. We know who we like if Berwick, or rather if Morgan City comes along and wins this game. But if Berwick turns it around, you know, we really haven't settled on a player for Berwick.
We've got nominees for both teams right here. But it's 2 sets to nothing. Berwick holding a 23-20 lead. They were here before in set 1 and then ended up losing 25-23 in the second set, dropped it 25-22. So Morgan City not going to push the panic button right here by any means.
No, they definitely have time to turn this around, but it's crucial right here with only a 2-point cushion. Berwick's got a chance to close this set out, force a 4th set. We will see.
And that's what you're looking for, a team just to find something good to happen to you. To win a set could mean pay huge dividend to this ball club. Kind of get some fight into them, and hey, know we can still play with this ball club. You know, this Morgan City team who just consistently just keeps putting pressure on.
But as you said, the timeouts have been momentum killers for Berwick. And let's see what happens here as they come out of the timeouts. Spitali to serve.
Big point right here for both ball clubs.
And it's an ace. And we are looking at set point for Berwick to keep this thing going.
Just want to put it in play if you're Spitali here.
No, the last thing you want is an error. Gets it in play. Vincent goes across to Callaway. Turn low. Oh! No.
Hover's in between. I don't know if that ball would have been out or not, but Hover tried to get a shot. And, well, now Colvin may have rolled her ankle.
She came up limping after that. She's going to fight it off and stay in there. Still set point for Berwick with a couple of points of cushion here. Berwick sends it across. Callaway. Vincent will set. Stevens from the back line. And Berwick with an opportunity.
Double hit. Point Morgan City.
24-22. Amazing. Every set has taken all the way to the end. Neither team can put one away early.
Good serve by Bailey. Over to Spitali back in play. Stevens.
City chance to set it up. Vincent should go to Krappel with the tip. Spitali's there. Right back to Berwick. Colbert looking for the spot. Nice dig. Good dig by Stevens. Bailey sends it back across Berwick. Another opportunity here. Spitali, Fitter, and Colbert.
Nice play.
Good play by Pleasant. Once more, Berwick try to set it up. This time go to Conrad. Through the block, and Stevens is there again. Here's Krappel.
Nice play by Fitter.
The set.
Top ball here. Gotta get it over.
Spitali gets it across.
Good point here.
Vincent will set Krappel. Good swing.
Oh, my!
Oh! So close. Great effort, great point by both teams, and Morgan City comes out with the point, and it's 24-23 Berwick.
Win by 2, folks.
Here's Bailey to serve. That's going to be trouble.
Yep.
Pleasant comes over the top and puts it down, and we are going to overtime, as it were, 24-24. As you said, you have to win by 2.
Win by 2, and here's Bailey. How about that timeout call? How crucial.
There it was. There's a timeout again.
Good serve. Over to Conrad, to Coyne. A little tough one here. Krappel keeps it in play.
Good return. Here's Spitali going to Conrad. Stevens feels it. A little confusion there. Krappel keeps it alive for Morgan City. Berwick with another chance. Colbert in the middle.
Nice job by Vincent to keep it alive.
They go to Fitter and point Morgan City. Vitter couldn't get it over the net. And Morgan City with a chance now to close it out. 25-24.
And runs. Momentum and runs.
Like I said, every time we've gotten to around 20 is when Morgan City has pulled it together.
Serve and match point.
A little confusion, but Spitali just has to get it across. Here's Vincent. She'll go to Pleasant. Fielded by the Panthers. Fitter finds the spot.
Ties it up. 25-25.
Side out to Berwick. Vaccarello will come in to serve.
Great points by Morgan City. Berg finally answers it, ties it up. And Vaccarello, the junior, to serve it away, put it in play.
Here's Vincent. And Pleasant airmails it.
Well, she had it down pat the last time they tried that play. Came up to the back row just inside the baseline. Now Berg's got set point. Looking to bring it to set number 4. Short serve to Krappel.
Berwick with a chance here. They'll go to Hover down the middle. Stevens with the save. Morgan City has to give the ball up. Berwick with another shot. Conrad in the net. And it is a winner for Berwick. They hang on 27-25 to keep it alive. We're going to go to a 4th set here. Don't go anywhere because we're staying with it. We'll be right back.
Game of the Week is sponsored by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. A.J. Dolman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive, Highway 182 in Berwick. Coastline Wealth Group, more than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. CoastlineWealthGroup.com, life well planned. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. Visit our new location on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Vita Paint and Supply is your PPG paints dealer. New name on the can, same great quality of Pittsburgh paints. Vita Paint and Supply, Highway 182 and Ditch Avenue in Morgan City. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.
A.J. Dolman Automotive Family Game of the Week. Gary, quick review here of our first season of volleyball. We had 2 3-0 matches, Central Catholic over Morgan City, Westminster over Berwick. And in the other match, that one went 2-0, Ascension Catholic over Central Catholic, and the Lady Eagles came storming back and won 3 straight. Does Berwick have it in them tonight?
Well, I mean, they do have a chance. Let's not say that because, look, I mean, anything's possible. By winning that last set, it was huge. And it was just, good for those girls for Berg. But, hey, you can't be just content with it because, you know, one more, you got to, hey, it's 3 out of 5. You know, they haven't won many sets. You know, they beat Eller to 3-0. And to say they won another set this year, I don't know if they have. But, hey, it's been a competitive ball game. Look at it. I mean, you go 25-23 Morgan City in set 1, 25-22 Morgan City in set 2, and you go 27-25. So evenly matched ball clubs. Senior laden team for Morgan City, but a couple of freshmen have stepped up in Daniels and Callaway. And Berg has a good mixture, you know, with their big, like you said. They went that front line of Colbert and Spitali and Conrad right now. They got right now up front. You know, that's 3 seniors and 2-year starters, and you know, good mix of juniors and a couple of sophomores for Berwick. But you know, fairly evenly matched. But hey, this is why you play them.
And got to be a tremendous confidence builder for Berwick to fight back, win that set, see it almost get away from them where they had. Where Morgan City had match point, Berwick fought back and came back to win it. And something we haven't talked about, last time Berwick played even was the last time we were here, that Westminster game over a week ago.
Yeah, it was 10 days ago.
There's a little rust to shake off here as we get going with the 4th set. Here's Spitali. And Fitter's swing from the back line is long, and Morgan City will get first point of the match, or the set rather. Stevens to serve. Spitali will go get it to Conrad. Good swing, but Stevens there for the dig. Bailey sends it back to Morgan City.
Wow, and Spitali in the net right there. Really didn't have to be in the net.
No.
Good aggressive play, though.
You just have to have that vision when you're right under the net like that as to where the ball is going to come down.
Good serve by Stevens. Tough one.
That's going to be trouble.
Yeah. Good start here for Morgan City. Just unforced errors by Berwick, 3 in a row. Morgan City take that all day.
From the back line, it'll be Cohen.
Nice shot by Cohen. Tough ball for Krappel to handle.
That was good placement by Cohen.
Look,
Stevens would have had trouble getting that one. Krappel had to try for it. Stevens was behind her, but she was diving for the ball. Three-one Morgan. 3-1 Morgan City. Spitali with the good serve. Here's Vincent going to Bailey. Bailey with the tip. Berwick controls it. Here's Colbert. Sends it back to Morgan City. Bailey again. From the back line, Hover. Good dig by, or return from Krappel.
Somebody else.
Spitali. Colbert.
And Morgan City into the net.
Morgan City in the net.
We'll call him Pleasant in the net on that one. Oh, Chris, you know, you talk about the atmosphere here, you know, and just not the same. You know, you got a whole bunch of cheerleaders on both sides, and they're all just sitting on their hands because they can't cheer.
It is a tough situation. Nobody knows how to deal with these.
No.
I mean, it's
really.
all new. Everything's new. Here's Bailey again. Colbert.
Good point.
Over. Into the net.
A little too early on that one. Another unforced error for Berwick. Callaway's going to check in for Denning.
4-2 Morgan City here in the 4th set. Vincent with the serve. And was that tipped? I didn't see a tip, but they don't pay me to referee. 5-2 Morgan City. Here's Spitali, goes cross court to Conrad. Vincent. Bailey.
Yeah. He's had that play all day long, and really just goes back to setting a good set. He's got a good angle at it.
They like to set up in this left corner,
Yeah.
and Bailey is not an aggressive attacker.
No, she places it well.
Conrad with a good swing. Morgan City handles it. Here's Stevens from the back line. Spitali to Fitter. She'll go to the middle to Colbert. Good block. Callaway and Pleasant are both there. Conrad again.
Double hit. I don't know what that's different from. I'm no referee. They say it's all about the spin.
Morgan City by 5.
Yeah.
Spitali to Conrad.
Down the line.
To be troubled, Bailey just has to keep it in play. Spitali to Colbert. Good swing, but not high enough into the net.
Yeah, Morgan City's really come out, and the unforced errors has helped Morgan City in this set, but sloppy play by Berwick in set 4. Morgan City takes advantage of it and leads 8-2.
Coach
and they'll take this lead.
We'll take the timeout. While we have a moment, we will thank our sponsors. Of course, the title sponsor, the A.J. Doman Automotive family. A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. And A.J. Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive, Highway 182 in Berwick. Also, Coastline Wealth Group, life well planned. Visit coastlinewealthgroup.com. G&JCurbside.com, they've got it all. From our curb to yours, check out the website, GandJCurbside.com. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. Go visit Chet Sternfels on the physical therapy side, Zach Case on the sports performance side, now on Brasher Avenue in Morgan City. Vita Paint and Supply, your PPG paint dealer. Highway 182 and Ditch Avenue in Morgan City. Get your Pittsburgh paints there. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335. So after the timeout by Berwick, Morgan City will maintain the serve. And there is, that was Pleasant.
She's played well today. Got her name in the core. Sports Performance and Rehab. Player of the game for sure. That name in the hat.
Long serve fielded by the Panthers. Here's Conrad. The swing, Stevens controls it. Go to Bailey. Over keeps it in play. Berwick.
Yeah, and right now it's just errors. I mean, it's just so this whole set has just been. Morgan City just got to put it on that side of the court.
Colbert just trying to do something aggressive, trying to get it to the back of the Morgan City zone, and puts it about 4 feet long. Like I said, everything just going wrong for Berwick here in the 4th set. And they finally get something to go their way, a service error by Vincent. And that breaks up a long rally for the Lady Tigers, 11-3 Morgan City. Yeah. Vaccarella with the serve now. Good serve. That could be trouble. Stevens will just have to keep it in play. Spitali, Colbert in the middle. Boy, that was high. Just had to settle for keeping it alive. Now it's Conrad. Stevens again. Pleasant.
Double hit.
Double hit.
Yeah. Again. There you go.
I didn't hear the whistle.
He's had his little ball and his little thing working too right. Barely heard a little bird tweet there. Vaccarella trying to get these Panthers back into it.
11-4, a long way to climb back. Bitter set up Spitali, and that's out.
And if you're Berwick right now, you really just want to get the ball over him, and that Morgan City makes some mistakes.
Play safe. Keep it in play, and hopefully get some errors on you.
Down 8.
The other team. Won't happen there, Coag with a nice effort, but you can't get there. It is an ace for Stevens. Excuse me, Bailey. Bailey serving. And she's done well. They've done well with Bailey serving.
Bailey's a senior.
Krappel, good block by Hover.
Over up against Krappel. Had an answer for that, and I've been waiting for Krappel to really get aggressive. She hadn't played as aggressive as she usually does.
That was one of her best swings of the night.
Yep. Good timing by Hover to make the block there. Point Berg side out.
8-point lead for the Lady Tigers. Hover with the tip. Just keep it in play. Now she'll get another swing. Oh.
Just was in between hitting it and trying to place it again. It should have put the first ball away. That's just a dad talking as a fan and a commentator. You can't give him a chance after that first one. But the Tigers open up a big lead here, up 14-5 in set 4.
Pleasant to serve, and that's out.
Let's see if she does some push-ups here on the sideline, huh?
No, she's going right to the bench. She owes us a couple. Fitter will serve for Berwick.
Good short serve.
Oh, just over the net for Krappel. Spitali, that's going to go over the net. Berwick keeps it alive. Krappel again. Here's an opportunity. Utra. Utra hasn't been. She has not been able to get anything going over there on the left side.
Really, that was just another forced error, unforced error. They gave the opportunity. Denning's going to come in. Young sophomore from Morgan City to serve it, up 15-6.
From the back line, Conrad with the kill.
Right there. That's just pretty good setup right there. Hover's in front of her, does a little fake slam, but a beautiful job by Conrad to put it away on that one from the back row.
Get to use that term again. Pipe.
Yeah.
Pipe. 15-7. It's an 8-point lead for Morgan City. Berwick running out of opportunities here. Hover to serve. Good serve. Stevens controls it. They go to Krappel.
Nice job right there by 6.
She's solid.
Double hit.
Huh?
Yep. Don't think that I'm seeing it. I just hear the whistle.
I got you. Look, I'm concentrating on who's going to get the kill opportunity. Spitali, Lee Conrad again from the back. Here's Vincent to Daniels.
Off the goal. Yep. Nothing you can do with that.
Off the rim.
There's one of those gyms that I don't know why that Berg doesn't retract it for volleyball games. You know, I don't know if they can. You know, one thing.
I don't think these can be retracted.
You know, this is one of the few gyms that you know. I mean, it is 2020, right? So you would think all gyms do it by now.
But this gym is a lot older than that.
Yeah.
I played high school basketball in this gym.
Double-double?
And I'm not going to tell you how old.
All right.
I had my all-time high score in this gym. But enough about that.
Yep.
Here's Spitali. Conrad through the block.
Good point going here.
Vincent.
My Stevens to keep it alive. Krappel to the back row.
Opportunity for Berwick here. They'll go to the back. Hover from the back. Good return by Stevens.
Yep.
And Morgan City are trying to get control. It'll be Vincent to set. Bailey finds the opening. Point Morgan City. And it is a 10-point lead for the Lady Tigers.
Good point there by both ball clubs. Morgan City finally puts it away. And as you said, Chris, up 10.
Stevens to serve. From the back line, Krappel. Go long. Attack error is what they call that. And side out to Berwick, 18-9. Morgan City in the lead. And here's Spitali to serve. From the back, Denning. Good Conrad. Good swing. Stevens digs it out. Bailey goes cross court and drops it in. Morgan City in complete control.
Yep. Callaway would check back in for the Lady Tigers.
From the back row, Hover. Just got away.
Yep. Not momentum moving forward.
Coach Simonu on her feet, not calling the timeout yet.
Yep.
This is when it gets crucial. You've got that 20th point on the board. It's just so hard to rally.
Morgan City 5 away from winning the match.
Spitali will set. Conrad gets it through the block. Morgan City controls. Bailey in the net. Ball will go back to Berwick, 20-10.
Cobra checks out. Vaccarella checks in for the Lady Panthers. Krappel sends it deep. Point for Berwick, 20-11 now. Berwick a long way to go, a big hill to climb here. Morgan City, like again, 5 points away from victory. Vaccarella serves it to Stevens, to Bailey. Over to Callaway. For Vaccarella with Berwick. Sets it up, Conrad. Dinks it right over the net. Point Berwick, 3 in a row now for the Panthers.
Keep it alive, find your spots.
Well, just stay with your fundamentals. Don't get crazy and try to,
don't beat yourself.
Correct. And that's, in a nutshell, that's well said.
Here's Vaccarella. Good serve to the back line. Krappel will set. Stevens from the back row, good shot. Berwick handles it. Now Hover. Morgan City unable to set up an attack. Now Berwick's opportunity, Hover again. Should just tip it.
Yep.
Spitali to Fitter, cross court.
Nice.
Vincent is there. Stevens, Morgan City, into the net. Pleasant wasn't able to get set for an attack. Puts it in the net, and the lead is cut to 7.
It's tough with your back to the net, and you still got to turn, and try to hit something. And
20-13, Morgan City leads. Here's Vincent. Sends it to Stevens, and that's in the net again.
Good little run right here by Berwick here to cut it down to 6.
A little something going here. Never quit, never quit. 20-14.
Coach Terry itching for that fourth set timeout, yeah.
She hasn't used one.
More
She's got 2 in her pocket.
I'm going to say one more point, and she'll call it.
Vincent to Callaway. Good dig by Cohen. Here's Spitali to Conrad. Morgan City with an opportunity here. Bailey. Cohen returns it. Spitali to Conrad. Good dig by Stevens. That's in the net. Point Berwick. Vincent couldn't get set up, and there's your timeout. You know it's coming.
Well, Hunter, we can tell the grandma and grandpa's watching, and anybody else that wants to rewatch this game. Do you have any? Can you tell the fans at home when this will be replayed?
We're going to re-air this on Saturday afternoon, right after the replay of the the Central Catholic football game. Now that'll start at noon. Generally about 2 hours, maybe a little longer. Yep. So roughly around 2 o'clock, maybe a little after 2 o'clock, we'll get the replay of this game on Saturday. And unless we get an opportunity with playoffs, that'll do it for our first season of volleyball. It's been fun. It's been an adventure for us figuring out how to do this, and I hope our fans have enjoyed watching it.
A lot of nice comments, and we appreciate the A.J. Doman Automotive family, the group, and Chris, we go back to football, talk a little bit. If anybody want to watch, how about our folks on the western side of the parish? Hanson coming in yesterday and taking care of business at Morgan City.
Boy, that was impressive. That is no more than 25, 26 guys on that roster. But they just leave it all out on the field. They really did a great job handling Morgan City. It was a very young squad. Right now, you got to figure Morgan City is not playing for 2020.
Right.
They're playing for 2022.
Yes.
When the freshmen and sophomores they're relying on right now will be seniors and juniors.
Gotcha. Back to volleyball action here. Berg trails by 5 in set 4.
Vincent cross court to Callaway. Spitali now. Conrad in the net, off the net, and a point to the Berwick Lady Panthers.
Point.
It was, what was the score? Was it about 20-11?
Yeah, I think you're about right.
20-10.
20-10.
I'm hearing. Great rally here, 6 points for Berwick. Behind Vaccarella's serve. To the back row. Vincent going to Callaway. Spitali. Conrad.
Right in the center.
And it drops in and again. It is cut to 3.
Good little run here.
Berwick had a 10-point lead in the last set.
Right.
Morgan City managed to come all the way back, and now Berwick trying to come back from a 10-point lead or a 10-point deficit of their own. Vincent to Krappel from the back row, and that's long.
I like what Morgan City tried to do right there. So they tried to go to their best player, their best athlete, who can kill it from anywhere, and she just sailed a little bit long, and now it's a 2-point ball game.
Strategy was there, execution was not.
Yes.
Here's Vaccarella. Serves to the back line. Vincent almost caught Berwick napping there. We'll try again this time. Sets up Bailey. Spitali in the middle, Hover. The City handles it again. And it dropped in by Bailey to finally break that rally.
Well, and what you're seeing is teams winning points in the last couple. You know, and that's what you like to see. You don't like seeing unforced errors. It gets kind of sloppy a little bit, but teams now, right now, you know, tighten up a little bit and much better volleyball the last couple points.
And Cohen can't handle that serve. It is an ace for Bailey. She's been an outstanding server.
She has been. She's had a great match serving the ball. Now Morgan City just 3 points away from putting this one away.
Yeah, Berwick had to use so much energy cutting that 10-point deficit. I don't know if they got enough left to come all the way back. Here's Spitali. She'll go to Fitter.
In the middle.
And gets it through the block. And sometimes it looks like they've got a good double block set, but if you don't get it down, that tip just manages to find its way to an opening. Back to a 3-point game, 22-19 Morgan City. And this will be Conrad serving. Block kill for Hover.
Got aggressive right there. Kind of set up on the tee was the return.
Lead is cut to 2. Just a little side note that I just want to mention to the St. Mary Parish Public School System, the air conditioners here in the Berwick Gymnasium work just fine. It's freezing in here. Krappel with the tip. Spitali. Oh! Nobody there to follow up after the good dig by Spitali. And it's 23-20.
Here's Pleasant. Tanya's back in the game, but she's been quiet in the 4th set. When she would have sent it deep.
Here's Hover with the tip, looking for the spot. Krappel can't get it over.
That'll be 4 hits.
Back to Berwick, 23-21. Stevens back into the game for Morgan City. And Fitter will serve for Berwick.
Pleasant checks out.
I tell you, it's been a long time since I've seen a match where every game went well into the 20s.
Good to see.
Krappel, good job keeping that alive. Berwick with a chance to attack. Over. Good return by Vincent. Here's Krappel. Berwick with another opportunity here. They'll go to the back line. In the net for Conrad. Didn't get it up. And it is set point, match point for Morgan City.
And Denning, the sophomore.
Denning had an excellent service run back in the first game, but she's been kind of quiet since then. And Oh, great save! And out. Katie Conrad keeps the match alive for Berwick.
Wow.
What a save.
I think she's surprised by it. Look at that face. That's a my, oh my.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Here's Hover. 24-22, Morgan City. And Ella Hover to serve. A little bit of a jump serve there. Oh, and it's long.
Well, waiting on the call. Well, now she says in. Well, they're going to play it over.
Judge, replay. Okay.
Replay the point.
We have a disagreement between the head referee and the corner. What do you call her? The corner judge?
Yeah. It's just back line judges. Just yeah.
So we'll have a do-over.
You put kids in. Again, I don't like it. That's the one thing I don't like about volleyball. Oh my!
And an ace
off the hands of Bailey. And a 1-point game.
That worked out just fine for Berwick. 24-23. Berwick just refusing to be put away here. Vincent, go to Krappel. Spitali, Colbert. Deep. Little reversal by Krappel. Berwick handles it. Here's Conrad. Stevens in back row.
Two back to
confusion. Daniels sends it back to Morgan City. Spitali goes to Colbert.
Sends it deep.
And Morgan City's in the net.
Wow.
Tied at 24. Again, we've been here before. We were here in the third set. And here we are in set number 4.
Watch.
Over. Spitali. It's a fitter. Can't get anything set. Morgan City looking to close it here. They'll go to Krappel. The tip. Trouble.
Yep.
Morgan City with the point.
Krappel just read the defense. And again, wasn't playing real aggressive, but just enough. And she'll serve it for the match here.
Chance to close it out. To the back row. Here's Spitali. She'll go to Conrad. Stevens didn't get good control of that. Morgan City will just have to turn it over. Berwick, chance to set a play. Colbert in the middle. Goes deep. Didn't get it where she wanted it. And here's Daniels. Great save by Hover. Vincent. Bitter sends it back. Krappel steps up. Here's Spitali to Conrad again. Stevens into the rafters. Is it still? It's still alive. What a play off the rafters.
The point.
Still going. Daniels from the middle. Berwick handles it. They'll go to Conrad. She'll keep it in play. Cross court to Bailey. Hover's there. Here's Spitali. She'll go back to Hover from the back. Krappel returns it. Stevens from the middle. Here's Fitter. Back to Morgan City. Vincent, cross court. Krappel. Conrad with the dig. We go to Colbert. Swing, blocked. Daniels with the block. Berwick keeps it in play. Fitter to Vincent. We'll go to Daniels one more time. Hover, that's trouble. And it's in. Finally, what an outstanding point.
How about that?
Finally, Morgan City closes it out, 26-24. They win 3-1 in a thriller. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Game of the Week is sponsored by A.J. Dolman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. A.J. Dolman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive, Highway 182 in Berwick. Coastline Wealth Group, more than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. CoastlineWealthGroup.com, life well planned. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. Visit our new location on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Vita Paint and Supply is your PPG paints dealer. New name on the can, same great quality of Pittsburgh paints. Vita Paint and Supply, Highway 182 and Ditch Avenue in Morgan City. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.
Welcome back to Panther Gymnasium here on the campus of Berwick High School. Chris Hunter here with Gary Hover. Booper Zaffe is going to be kicking himself when he sees the replay of this game.
Yes.
I know he's going to wish that he could have been here for this one. It was a thriller.
Really was, Chris. I'm telling you, Chris. I mean, just to go, Morgan City 25-23 in the first set, 25-22 in the second. Bird to come back, we go overtime, 27-25 to win the third, and then that barn burning, and to finish it with that kind of point. Just both girls leaving all on the court. Enough said on that one.
Morgan City gets a crucial win, and they get the player of the week on their side, and there she is, Sarah Daniels, the freshman middle blocker. Outstanding on both sides, both offensively and defensively. She did a great job.
She really did. She played within her game, and it was just, again, the first three sets she was offense, defense, she was all over the court and played well. Congratulations to that young lady.
Tomorrow night, stepping away from the sports, let's once again mention, we will have the live mayoral debate beginning at 7 o'clock here on KWBJ TV and the YouTube channel starting at 7, KWBJ Live. And then Thursday night, live football, Central Catholic hosting Ascension Catholic in a big early season Class 1A matchup. We'll have it here live at 6:55, 5 minutes before 7 o'clock on KWBJ Live YouTube channel and right here on TV 22. That'll do it for us here. For Gary Hover, I'm Chris Hunter. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you again next time.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Thanks for watching the KWBJ A.J. Doman Automotive Family Game of the Week Volleyball Edition. Game of the Week is sponsored by A.J. Doman Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Discover the difference at the foot of the Morgan City Bridge in Berwick. A.J. Doman Chevrolet Cadillac, the dealership that works for you. Stop by for a test drive, Highway 182 in Berwick. Coastline Wealth Group, more than financial planning, a partner who takes pride in helping you succeed. CoastlineWealthGroup.com, life well planned. GJCurbside.com, your complete online grocery store, including local and regional products. Check our website for delivery options. From our curb to yours, G&J Curbside. Core Physical Therapy and Sports Performance, here to restore the quality of life you deserve. Visit our new location on Brashear Avenue in Morgan City. Vita Paint and Supply is your PPG paints dealer. New name on the can, same great quality of Pittsburgh paints. Vita Paint and Supply, Highway 182 and Ditch Avenue in Morgan City. And Allen's Communications, locally owned TV, cable, internet, and telephone service. Call 384-8335.